Hey friend, I'm Kay Hill, and I'm an introvert. I'm also creative. So what does that make me? An introverted creative. Curses! But seriously. And I'm going to share with you how YouTube changed my life as an introverted creative. Bentley might join in from time to time, don't mind him. So if you take a look back at my channel, don't do it now, do it later. But if you take a look back at my channel, you'll see that I started on YouTube like when YouTube was a baby, like over 10 years ago, maybe now. And the reason that I started was because I wanted to drive traffic to my website. I was doing custom wedding invitations at the time. My creativity has gone through many iterations, but I was doing custom wedding invitations at the time, and I wanted to get exposure for my website. And so I started doing YouTube, and it was really a great way for me to demonstrate the crafts that I was doing, the invitations that I was making, but also provide valuable information to potential customers who might be looking for someone to do invitations, or maybe even to do them themselves. And so I started on YouTube. I also have a bit of a background in building websites and graphic design and stuff like that. And so I was using Can you hear while I do that? I don't know. I was using SEO strategies on my website to try to get traffic as well. And I thought YouTube would be a nice complement. So I have a long history with YouTube, and it's actually a love-hate relationship. Even though I love the creativity and the process of creating content for people to consume on the platform, I've often struggled with the motivation and the consistency. And I think I know why. I think it was because I had built it up in my head that it had to be a certain kind of way. You had to have a certain kind of polish to your YouTube videos in order for people to, want to pay attention. And so because it took me so long to record a video, try to get the words right, edit the video, the editing is actually what takes me the longest. Have a polished presentation. It would take me so long to make a video that by the time I finished that video, it would be months and Sundays before I made another one. And that kind of took the joy away from it. But still, the good side was, as an introvert, it was a great way for me to put myself out there in a way that was, I don't want to say safe, but manageable, right? Got my Shopify counter. I'll tell you about that in a little bit. In a way that it was manageable. And so, and plus I really enjoyed, it was another creative outlet that I really enjoyed. So it was useful, right? And so ultimately that was why I launched a YouTube channel in the first place. So since it's been some time, I've gone through different types of content that I presented on here, and I've since settled on the audience that I want to serve, the audience that I want to communicate, and the community that I want to build. And it's other creatives. I mean, naturally, it's other people who are crafters and makers and, want to share their creations with the world. The way that I intend to do it is through digital products, hence the counter. One of the ways YouTube has helped me professionally, though, is that it has given me, as an introverted creative, another level of confidence that I probably would not have had I not started creating content and putting it out there. Because you have to have a certain level of, IDGAF-ness to putting content out there. Not everybody can do that. Whether you're extroverted or introverted, doesn't matter. It takes some gumption to put yourself out on the interwebs for all the trolls to come by and holla at you. And, you know, it helped me to grow in that area. So, and again, in a way that was palatable for me. You know, it's not like the same as you're walking up in a crowd of people and introducing yourself. Hi, how you doing? My name is so-and-so. It's more kind of like attraction, where through the keywords, through the things that you're talking about, the topics of your videos, you're attracting people of like mind to you, or people who have that interest to you. So it kind of breaks the ice a little bit. It makes that that kind of segue to meeting new people a little bit smoother, a little bit easier for you. And also, professionally, you can speak to it. You can speak to it in other things that you're doing. Because you can, I shouldn't say speak to it, you can point to the things, the content that you've created as a digital portfolio, if need be. Look at it, it's so cute. I'm so excited. This is, we're about to start a journey, you and I. If you're here, click that subscribe button and follow along. We're going to build our digital products business, our passive income products business. And this is going to be, I'm not big into, even though I admittedly watch those videos, I'm not big into that's for the YouTube thumbnail. I'm not big into talking about how much you made, even though it's helpful in a way because it lends credibility, but that's just not what feels comfortable to me. However, I want to document the progress. And so this is a way we're going to be counting the sales that happen on my Shopify site. So on this channel, you won't find, going forward, I've tried to do the high-end production thing. I'm a one-woman show, and it just was not sustainable for me. So going forward, it's going to be very rough and raw. You're going to get videos that are not very flashy, not highly edited, but are still thoughtful and hopefully provide value for you. I invite you to come along the journey with me. We're going to do it together, and this channel will be kind of like an online diary or documentary of what we're doing day by day to build our passive income business. Now, like I said, the thing that has held me up in the past is consistency. And it was because I was putting too much energy into what I thought it should look like. And I'm kind of doing away with that. I'm going to just keep it simple, keep the editing simple, and just focus on sharing the information with you. And hopefully you'll decide to join me. Now, I'm thinking some of people might ask, well, as an introvert, how do you engage? How do you kind of attract the people to you? And I'm thinking things like this. Like, hopefully the YouTube algorithm will serve this video to other creators and makers and crafters and artists and so on and so forth. And you'll decide that you want to join me and follow along on the journey. That's the goal. But because I'm going to keep it simple, that'll be easier for me to create content on a consistent basis. And feel free to hold me accountable. If you see, you know, I haven't posted in a while, I don't mind if you holler at me. So anyway, if you are an introverted creative like me, and you're curious about this YouTube thing, and you've only been a passive consumer up until this point, I do want to encourage you to go ahead and get started. There will be ups and downs, and at first, here's the good thing. Here's the good thing about YouTube. In the beginning, no one is watching you anyway. So you can make all the mistakes that you want to. You don't have to worry about it being a perfectly polished, aesthetically pleasing, high production value video, because no one's going to see it. I mean, a lot of your videos might have 25 views, 10 views, it does 100 views. It doesn't matter. And that's the perfect time for you to work out the kinks. I'm going to say, just focus on providing the value that you want to deliver to your audience. If you focus on that, I'm thinking the rest will work itself out. At least that's the approach that I'm going to take. So if you are so inclined, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. Are you an introverted creative as well? Tell me what you struggle with and what you're hoping. Have you launched your YouTube channel? What kind of crafts do you make? Just feel free to drop a comment and chat with me, and hit that subscribe button. I think I might have said that too many times, but if you want to follow along the journey, I look forward to having you with me. All right, until next time, bye-bye.